Okay, yes, class. So, good evening to everyone. Sorry for the lightning, and let's start with the things. Okay, yes, class. So, now there is a situation in front of you. Today, we will be starting with again with the case study. So, you saw someone is driving a car on the highway. What are the things that he and she needs to take care of? When, for example, you suppose, I don't think so that anyone you have like learned driving yet. Not yet, no? Yes. So you might have seen your parents driving. So okay. So when you saw them driving the car on the highway, so what are the things that they take care of? Yes, they see the traffic that is coming from back, from the mirror. They also see in front while driving, not here and there. What are the other things? Wearing of the seatbelt, very good. Not using the phone while driving, very good, very good. So basically we can say that these are the rules and regulations that one has to follow while driving. Driver took out phone to take selfie and lost control of the car. Okay, yes, class. Now we have just discussed that these are the rules and the regulations that every car driver has to follow. But suppose there is a car driver who is like vlogging or taking selfies, and because of that thing he or she has lost the control. So what will happen? Right, there can be that it can suffer through an accident. Okay, so for that what we require, what is required, yes class? The coordination, the eye coordination with the road, right? There should be a proper eye contact. If your focus is somewhere else, it will lead to clash, or we can say accidents, right? In the case of the driver. So basically what we say, coordination is the essence of management. A sense, you understand, class? Something that adds to it. Like there is management, and if something enhances the quality of the management, that would be coordination. Right. So we can say that wherever there will be management, there will be coordination also. Do you see coordination in your real life, or we can say daily life? Yes, you see coordination. Okay. Right now you can see even the coordination of your when anyone dances, right, class? It requires a lot of coordination. Okay, while doing meditation, you require coordination. While working, you require coordination of your fingers. Very good, class. Right? So this is how we require coordination in our life. Or we can say what role plays, what role is being played by coordination. So now let us see from this video that how coordination works.
In the age of food delivery apps like Uber Eats, Skip the Dishes, and DoorDash, it's hard to imagine this type of convenience without the technology. But there is one food delivery service which sends out more than 200,000 meals a day and has been doing so for the past 130 years. They are the Mumbai Dabbawalas, also known as Dabbawalas. In about 4 hours, they deliver home cooked meals to people at work every day, and all without using modern technology. Mumbai Dabbawalas employs about 5,000 people. Many of them have had little to no education and have never learned to read. So, how do they keep these orders in order? The Dabbawalas get on their bicycles around 9 a.m. and pick up homemade lunches from their assigned neighborhoods, which are generally the same every day, using what's called dabbas, or Indian lunchboxes. After picking up the lunchboxes, usually made by the partners, parents, or house staff of the intended recipient, they have until 10:30 a.m. to bike to the nearest train station. Over the next hour, they load all of the lunchboxes on the train. This is where keeping track of everything gets really tough, but they use a pretty basic trick. A vital part of their delivery service is a coding system, so the lids are labeled with letters, numbers, and symbols indicating where these lunchboxes have to be delivered to, who's delivering them, where they came from. Between 11:30 and 12, the Dabawalas offload from the train and continue sorting. Between noon and 1, they deliver lunches to their clients. During this hour, over 200,000 deliveries are made across Mumbai. They all kind of have to work together in order to allow sort of the Dabawalas to confirm sort of at the level of performance. The Mumbai Dabawalas are known for being punctual with their deliveries. Their mission statement said,
Okay, yes, class. So that was an interesting videos of Dabbawalas. You have heard about Dabbawalas? They're very famous in Mumbai, right? So you must search about Dabbawalas, okay? After this class, you must go home and you must search, right? Who are Dabbawalas? So when we talk about coordination, can you see the coordination between the Dabbawalas and the timings? Like the first thing, just give me a minute, class. Okay, yes, class. So we were discussing about Dabbawalas, right? So I was basically asking you that have you like got this term familiar with? Right, right. Okay, so we have saw this thing that if one of the part is not coordinating with them, like for example, if there is some problem with the train, so do you think that whole service of Dabbawala will get affected? True, it will get affected because each part is connected with each other. So same way, class, the management is also connected with each other, right? Like it is a chain of things, right? If one side, or we can say if the middle of the chain is broken, it what will happen? Right, you will not be able to basically, what you will not be able to do, class, if there will be a break in the chain. Yes, the things will be not communicated in the way as they were required to. Okay, so that's why coordination is required. So class, we are saying coordination is required, coordination is the essence of management, but what is actually the coordination? Right, so we can say basically focusing on the things that are required and then creating a balance between them, right? So coordination is what is a force that binds all other functions of management, common thread that runs through all activities. It's a kind of like, I just like gave you the example of chain. So same, when you remember a chain, it's like one coil is different with different, they are all connected with each other, right? Am I right in saying that? Yes. So same way, coordination is also a force that binds the activities together. It's a common thread that runs through all the activities. And what is the first activity of management, function of management? Planning. So it starts with planning and ends at controlling. It's is basically going into sync, like everything is being synchronized. It is performed in the right manner, right? Okay, yes, class. Now, just I gave you the example of Dabbawalas now. So you have to think that if there is any, like we can say, lack in the coordination, what will happen? Will they be able to provide lunches at time, the prescribed time, that is basically 12 and 1 p.m.? Okay, yes, class. If you see this image, so what do you think? Yes, there will be a lot of confusion because coordination, if there is no coordination, there will be confusion, there will be chaos, there will be conflicts, right? And the persons will be directionless, they really don't know that where they have to go. Okay, so coordination is the force that binds all other functions of management. Am I saying correct statement, or can I say this statement is true? Yes, definitely this statement is true. Okay, yes, class, what do you observe from this picture? Okay, you want me to enlarge it? I will enlarge it for you. Yeah, this is report, this is reception, this is shipping, store, accounts, production, sales. Yes, class. So these are basically the different activities, right? That one place it is basically going for the transportation, another department is dealing with the finance, sorry. And then there is a department that is just ordering the raw materials. And then accounts is basically handling the finance, right? So there are different departments and they all need what to run efficiently, class? Very good. They all require coordination. So now let us understand that what are the features, characteristics of coordination. Okay, yes, class. If I say that, if I tell your characteristic, okay, let me take, or not your, let me use the phone. Okay, if I tell the characteristics of this phone, like this is having a slim body, okay, and if I say that it is having two cameras, the camera quality is very good, the storage is this. So but basically what I am doing, I am telling about the nature of the phone that I have, right? The nature of phone I have. So let us understand what is the nature of coordination. Okay, class, firstly you will be explaining each one point and then we will be discussing it, right? So first point is coordination integrates group efforts. Yes, class. How do you think that coordination integrates group efforts? Yes, basically it's a force that binds them together, and what it is binding is basically different people, different departments together. So when we talk, we are not talking about, yes, class, just one department. We are talking about many departments. So that make it a group activity. So basically coordination bind all the activities together. Very good, class. So we can conclude what that coordination integrates the group efforts. Okay, so now let us understand coordination unifies unrelated or diverse interests into purposeful work. Like if the women who are preparing the lunch, they are just preparing it, right? There are no dabbawalas to take them to the required places. Do you think it is purposeful? No, that is not serving any kind of purpose. But when there is this delivery man that is coming to pick up the lunch boxes and then delivering it, it becomes purposeful. So basically the coordination between the housewives and the dabbawalas is very much important. Okay, and coordination is one thing that connects the housewives and the dabbawalas, right? It gives you a common goal, a common focus, right? Performance is as it is was planned and scheduled. Like whatever you think, you are able to achieve it when you have coordination. Next feature of coordination is that coordination ensures unity of action. Yes, class, what do you think about unity of action? Yes. So let us suppose that there are five people. You're right. You're right in saying that everyone doing the same work. So there are five people in the department production. Okay. So you know that production is like right now very low. So you decided this goal that everyone will be working to increase the production by 20%. Okay. But there are two to three members who are saying no, we will not be we don't agree with you. Okay, so they are not coordinating with you. So what will happen? Will you be able to achieve? No. But if there will be coordination, there will be proper synchronization. What will happen? That every action will be going towards one basic goal, right, class? So unity of action basically means that realization of the common purpose. What was the common purpose? To reduce down the production cost, right? And to increase the production basically. So that is the force that will be between the departments and that will be encouraging them to work for the things. Third feature is coordination is a continuous process. Yes, class, when I say that coordination is a continuous process, yes, as management is not having any like particular end, same way coordination is also not having any particular end. It is also continuous, it keeps on going. Okay. Very good. It's a continuous process. And where it begins? Planning. And it ends at? controlling. Very good. So basically continuously you are monitoring the things. Okay, yes class, now you have to tell which feature this is. First one is done planning executed the way you expected. Like the way you expected, you get that, the scheduled one. Unity of action, very good. Given a common focus, that was also unity of action if I'm not wrong. Okay, that was integrates group effort, right? Ensured unity in direction, that is again unity of action, very good. So begins at planning stage and continues till controlling, is it true? Firstly tell me, is it true? Coordination if we talk about. Okay, yes, if it's true then what we can say. Okay class, there will be coordination instead of controlling. So coordination is continuous process, coordination is pervasive, or coordination in direction. Very good. Coordination as a continuous process. So next we are talking about the fourth feature, that is coordination is an all pervasive function. You understand now class what is pervasive? That is applied everywhere, which is used everywhere, right? Which is used everywhere class. Wherever it is required, it is used, right? Sorry for the background class. Again continuing with the class. So basically that is universal application. So it integrates the efforts of different departments and different levels, right class, and combine them together, and also makes sure that there is no mismanagement. Okay, yes class, if I say coordination is not just the responsibility of one person, it is for everyone. Yes, if we take the example of Dabbawalas, who were the different persons who were responsible for delivering the lunch boxes on time? Yes, they were Dabbawalas, they were housewives, then there was the train coaches, okay, the train coaches and the coolies basically. They were the one who were unloading those Dabbawalas, right? Right. So basically, we can say, can you say that only those delivery men were responsible for the coordination, not the housewives, not the people who were indulged in creating the lunches, nor the what we say the coolie, the man who were unloading those dabbas from the train? Yes, because everyone has the equal role. Okay, so everyone is important when it comes to the coordination. Coordination cannot be done. Plus, you have seen that when people perform like dance in group acts, so the coordination of just not one member is important. Coordination sync with every member is very much important for getting a powerful and impactful performance, right? So same way in the management also, just remember this example of dance when you think of coordination. Okay, because dance is a perfect example when you have to illustrate coordination. It has coordination of your movements, coordination of your body, coordination of your with your peers, like where is their movement going and where are your steps moving, right? So it is all about focus, it is all about, like, it's a force that will bind the each and every with what we can say the participant together, right? So that's coordination. And when I talk about coordination, so every management, every level of management is important, and they have to make sure the coordination, whether it is top, whether it is middle, and whether it is lower, right? Okay, yes, class. The fourth one that we have is that coordination is a deliberate function. Deliberate means something that you have to do. Okay, like it is not required, but you still want to do that because you know that it has certain benefit, right? So that is deliberate. Now tell why coordination is. Do you think that it has like it is a must thing, although it is not like compulsory in every organization? Yes, because it improves the efficiency and the quality of things. Okay, it's a conscious, like you properly, it's not something that will happen on its own. You make sure. Even when anyone choreographs the dance performances, they make sure that these are the certain moments and this will be going in this manner, right? So it's a deliberate. They have planned it. It's not just it has happened from like anywhere. Okay, so now list ways by which you can achieve coordination. How you can achieve coordination? When they will be having a good bonding, so you can have some informal, like there should be, we can say functions can be there. Then there can be communication drills, right? Very good, class. What else do you think? Interviews can be there. Very good to know how it is going. Then a is properly required to make sure that whether they are coordinated or not. Very good, class. Very good. That's a very nice point that you have mentioned. Appointment of coordinators whose responsibility is to coordinate only at each level. Very nice, very nice. You have given good points, class. So now you have to tell me, like a thread is a garland, coordination is a part of thread is something that binds the garland together. So coordination is a part of, very good. It is a management, right? So now let us recapitulate. So what we have done today, we have studied about coordination. What are the features of coordination? Why coordination is important? What is the role of the coordination through the help of Dabbawala's example, right? So what are the features, class? It's continuous, it integrates the group efforts, then it is pervasive, it's a deliberate action that you have to do, right, class? It also provides the unity of action. Very good. So now, class, you have to speak. You have to tell me what is the meaning of coordination. Yes, yes. Coordination is basically a force that binds the all departments, all persons together. Very good. And what are the characteristics of coordination? It is continuous. Very good. It shows the unity of action. Yes. It integrates the group efforts. Very good. It's a deliberate function. Very good. Very good. Coordination from daily life. Yes, while dancing, driving, writing, these all require whatever actions you're doing, they require coordination of your body and movement, right? Okay, yes, class. What is the role of coordination and management? It's basically a it's basically like a thread in the garland. Same way it is coordination in the management, right? Okay, yes, class. So this is your homework. This is basically a case study of Prince Wear. It's basically a company. So you have to highlight what different features of coordination have been used in this particular case, and then you have to write a report on them, right? So are you clear with the homework? Okay. And I have mentioned this thing many times that dance is the perfect example of coordination. So you have to explore more on it. That why do you think that dance is a perfect example of coordination, and how in reality coordination is being like, what is the current scope of coordination? It has reduced. Like what is the current status of coordination in the organization? You have to also know about that, right? Okay, thank you so much, class. I really enjoyed this topic of coordination because it teaches you a lot of things, that why coordination is required and why coordination is called the essence of management. Always remember this, class. It's a very important thing that coordination is the essence of management. Wherever you will go, coordination is required, especially when you are managing the things. Your focus should be on the things that you're managing. If your like focus will be distracted, nothing will be able to get in right place. Then there will be the thing called mismanagement. So one of the factors that leads to mismanagement is coordination. Okay, yes, class, I hope that now things are clear. Thank you so much.